Low and slow barbecue lamb, but we're taking it up a level with a homemade Moroccan style marinade. This lamb shoulder is cooked low and slow until it's falling apart, with smoky spices running through every single bite. Lamb shoulder certainly isn't as cheap as it used to be. However, a little does go a long way, and it is perfect if you're feeding a crowd, and it does feel a little bit decadent. And this is perfect for putting in the middle of the table, everyone digging in and enjoying a Moroccan style feast. So here I've just got a supermarket shoulder of lamb. It's actually from Tesco's, this one. It's 1 kilo or 1.1 kilo, but it was like £19. So it definitely isn't cheap. But we're gonna make sure we get the most out of that piece of meat by coating it in this delicious Moroccan marinade. So let's put that to one side for the moment. You're gonna need yourself a bowl, and I will warn you now, there are a lot of ingredients in this marinade, but it really is worth it. Of course, you could go to the supermarket and probably buy a Schwartz Moroccan style seasoning or something like that, but actually I like making it up myself. And once you've pre-mixed the actual dry ingredients, you can always put that into a little tub and use it at a later date. Although today we are going to use the lot. So we're going to start off with our powders, and here I've got all teaspoons of cayenne pepper, allspice, coriander, cumin and smoked paprika, and I've gone for a spicy smoked paprika. Then next are dried herbs, again teaspoon of each, dry basil, thyme, mint, oregano and fennel seeds. I did warn you, plenty going into this. Same again of onion granules and garlic granules. Then here the zest of an orange and a lime. And then lastly here a teaspoon of smoked sea salt. Now I do smoke this myself using a smoke box on either the Green Egg or the Traeger, but you can buy smoked sea salt quite readily available now in most of the supermarkets or specialist barbecue shops. And then just to loosen that all up, some olive oil. I want to make this into a nice paste. That should do us. Probably a couple of tablespoons in there, and just give it all a good mix around. And that's it, we've got a lovely little paste there. Bring back in your lamb, and of course, just pour it straight over the top. And of course, we're gonna get the old hands involved and just give it all a good massage in. And ideally now, what you want to do is leave this to marinate as long as you possibly can. Now, I haven't got too long today. I've literally got half an hour. Ideally, I would leave this overnight to let all of those flavors penetrate this meat even better. But I've done it before at half an hour and it still tastes absolutely delicious. So just get all that rubbed in nicely all over that flesh and the skin. And whilst that's marinating, it gives me a chance to set up the barbecue. I'm going to be cooking this indirectly today, and I need the temperature on the barbecue to be anywhere between 140 and 150 C. Okay, so our lamb has been marinating now for just over half an hour. The barbecues are light. It's sitting nicely between 140 and 150 C, which is exactly where I want it, and it's been sat there for about 10 minutes. So I know we're pretty much spot on in the area we want to be. Again, guys, as always, all of my recipes can be cooked indoors or outdoors, and if you're cooking it indoors, you're going to cook it in a very similar way. You can either cook it directly on the rack or just keep it in the pan that you've marinated it in, and it's going to cook again at that 140 to 150, and it's going to cook for an initial 2.5 to 3 hours. What we're looking for is the internal temperature of this lamb to be around 70 degrees C before we wrap it. So let's get this one onto the barbecue. And again, for this cook, I'm using the Big Green Egg, hickory and oak charcoal. I just love the smokiness of it, but if you want it a bit more smoky, add some wood chips or some lumps of wood to that too. And again, remember, we're cooking this indirectly, so I'm going to put it over this side. Our coals are nicely over there. I want to get any of that excess marinade and just, again, spread it over the top there. Get as much flavour into that as we possibly can. Okay, so that's going to cook, as I say, for an initial 2.5 to 3 hours. What we're looking for is an internal temperature, most importantly, of 70 degrees C before we wrap it. I'm going to monitor it with a couple of thermometers, but of course, if you've got a probe and you can access it on your phone, you could stick that in too and keep an eye on it as you go along. So this is a perfect time to sit back, crack one open and enjoy your afternoon. Okay, so we're 2 hours in. I want to check the temperature on that lamb. I'm going to go sort of thickest part here. Ideally, we're looking for something around the sort of 70 to 75 marks. Burning a little bit high there. Yeah, there, look, sort of 74. That's about right. Let's wrap this up. And again, guys, if you're cooking this indoors in the oven, you're going to follow the exact same process as this. So what I like to do, here I've just got a double sheet of foil and some butcher's paper as well. I'm going to fold one side over and then fold it up, fold over again. And then here, I've just got some standard sort of beef stock. Now, you don't have to do this, but I quite like it. And sometimes I even use other bits and bobs too, but whatever you fancy. I just want to pour a little bit in there. Probably about 3 to 4 tablespoons worth. And then fold that back over. And that's now going to go back onto the barbecue or the oven until we've got an internal temperature of 90 to 95. I normally put it about 92 because it's going to have a bit of resting time too, and it will definitely reach that 95. And again, same indirect this time. And I reckon approximately an hour. So time to kick back again, crack open another one and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Okay, so our hour is up. Let's have a look at it. Okay, I'm just going to open it up a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Hot, that's for sure. And this has stayed on that sort of 145, 150 that entire time. Let's just check where we're at. 92 there. It's going to vary. 93, still rising. Yeah, that's ready to come off, guys. Let's pull that off now. There we go. I'm just going to shut that lid down. And what I want to do is just wrap it back up and let it rest now. Ideally, 25, 30 minutes. If you haven't got that much time, a little bit less won't matter too much. But I want to let that meat relax now, and then we'll be ready to shred it up and give it a try and see how we've done. Okay, so this is nicely rested now. Let's unwrap it and get it out. Oh yeah. Just get me fork in there. Let's get it onto this board. Keep that. And let's see how this shreds. Just pull it all off. That's it, all stripped off. The bone is left. I'm just going to chuck that in there. And we like to serve ours up with a nice bit of flatbread and some homemade tabbouleh. Oh, I love this stuff. Just tumble it on there. And that is us done. So let's give this a go. Let's see how good that lamb has turned out. Juicy. I can taste all of those herbs and spices on there. Wow, real depth of flavour in that meat. And do you know what? I could eat an awful lot of it. Excellent. The tabbouleh, I didn't make it on here today. But I will put the recipe down below in the description. I love tabbouleh. And that pairs perfectly with that lamb. Oh, wow. That is a proper Moroccan feast. Guys, that's it from me for today. I really appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share, comment, and if you've got a hype button, I'd really appreciate one of those. I'll put all of the details of today's Moroccan style barbecue lamb shoulder down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.